Dear God. Let's go. See if we can plot. Yeah. No. Fuck. Fuck. It's not working. Fuck. Fuckers. I did P1, look at that shit. Fuck. Fuck, okay. I was in a hurry. So if I go bump into him, there, you can bump into him. Bump. Bump, bump, bump. So the spacewalks never get used. The spacewalks never get used. You know, the timing is kind of fucked up. He got me, so big. That's good. Hey, they still die from explosions. Hey, it got tweaked. How'd that happen? It still gets tweaked. Good. How did it get tweaked? Wasn't paying attention. Okay, is it done? It might be done. What about, you want to do timeout? I'm not really having fun, am I? I want. Okay, that's kind of. That was too easy. I don't think God's impressed. That's not a very nasty. It's lame. And the Lord saith unto his faithful servant Terry, and yet indeed she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother. She became my wife. And it came to pass, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said to her, This is thy kindness which thou hast showed unto me at every place whither we shall come. Say of me, He is my brother. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen and men servants and women servants, and gave them unto Abraham, and restored him Sarah his wife. And Abimelech said, Behold, my land is before thee, dwell where it pleaseth thee. And unto Sarah he said, Behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, he is to thee a covering of the eyes unto all that are with thee, and with all other. Thus she was reproved. So, I gotta play this, figure out what's good, bad. Hey, why is it starting out? Hello? Hey, what's up? What? What do you want? Spacewalk. I made God's temple. I have a space alien. I am not fucking sucking CIA cock. Fucking Ira the fuck that nigger. CIA fucking PSYOP Jew. Fucking
Is it done? Fuck, I don't know. It's never done. Anyway, shoot this one. What if these blow huge explosions? That's what they should do. They put, like, fucking nukes. Not nukes, just big. I should do, Red Sea. So why don't I do Red Sea again? Just go. Red Sea distro. Ultra Red Sea distro. Red Seas. Standard Red Sea, ultra small Red Sea. Okay. Let's look for ultra Red Sea. Okay, says they make staff distro instead of make debug. What the fuck is that? Debug distro prep. Make debug distro. Debug distro. Make debug. That should be make debug distro. Okay. So, are we happy? Yeah, we're happy now. Diana, why don't you... She's not doing it. Engagement. That's right. I didn't even know that. It is Passover. That's a good guess. Okay. Puppets. Then all the men which knew that with their wives did burn incense unto other gods, and all the women stood by a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt. And Pathros answered Jeremiah, saying, As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee, but we will certainly do whatsoever goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done. We and our fathers, our kings and our princes and cities of Judah. And since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things. We have been consumed by the sword and by the famine. And when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven and poured out a drink offering unto her, we did make cakes to worship her. What are we doing? Who is all my delight? Their sorrow shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. In their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is my portion of my inheritance of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. I will bless the Lord who hath given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, my glory rejoices. My flesh also shall rest in hope. Okay, now what do? Now we shut this down. Okay. let's make, fuck it, let's, okay, so, missiles. So now I gotta make a bunch of, oh, we can do it the same way. Fuck, see? Let's just make it a circle. No, a diamond? Let's just make a diamond, yeah. Diamond. Diamond of death. Let's make it diamond of death. Circle of death. Okay, so where were we? So we need a how are the missiles are bullets, and when the bullets explode, explosion, bullets. Oh, the men die with dead friendly. Kind of weird. Will it hit a man? Yeah, let's make it hit a man. No, it didn't hit a man. That's not very cool. But, fuck it. Why not? Okay. That's quick and dirty. Dead equals false. It says bullet equals dead. Unit equals dead. Okay. So at this point we say missile strike equals false. Missile strike equals false. And then, okay, now we look for some collision. And the guy that it hit. These are bullets and they are hitting net. This will get it over. This is the quick and dirty way to get it over with. Okay, now you know what we do? Tell you what we do. We go to the explosion and we pass it to unit. Okay, unit. Unit star view. Okay, let's look for Control F. Explosion. Explosion. We're gonna pass U, X, Y, fuck. That's not what I want. What's Y? Y? We have to do that shit. Okay. X, Y. I is the unit number. We're going to include that into pink die corpse timeout. Okay. What if we just pass the unit number? Why don't we just do that? That's the white man way, I guess. Okay. 3. Let's no. No, just one. Let's equal to n. We're gonna do no. Let's do no. 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 Next one. Done. On to the next one. On these for DC. No. Okay. No. Okay. See again? What the hell is this? Wait. Okay. Done. I'm on to the next one. DC. No. Fuck. What? On these for DC. Invalid outline, no. Unit. Address. New. Oh, there's a semicolon. Fuck that. Okay, scroll line. Not LI, scroll line. Yes, I think that's a window scroll line. Fuck. We're gonna pass that in. That's what we're gonna do. What? Fuck it. Damn, that's ugly. There's not really an option. That's terrible. That's just too ugly. Okay. Let's quantify these things. That's what. Oh, that'll be kick-ass. That'll be kick-ass. Okay. Switch. No. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's if it's a tank. Missile strike. You know what we do? I'll tell you what we do. Let's just call JK. IJ. How about, N1, N2? I like that. N1. 14. Once you do like this, your computer is done. Okay. And here's 14. Thank you. 14. And 3 is 12. And there we go. And 40 is 16. 14 and 40 is 45. And 4. This will strike. Okay, let's see what happens. No, it's not. It's okay. Didn't set it up. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have to do Bandai. So strange. Corpse timeout. Okay, so now we Bandai. Where is the missile strike? We don't have that yet. Okay, control F. Check collision, okay. Now we say Bandai. Missile strike equals true template. Let's go ahead and say Bandai. Unit by human. Unit by human. just looks cool. Okay, 6 dollars and 1 cent. Okay. Let's see here. This should be faster. XY is that already. We already have XY. We have to look at the unit XY. Okay. There's another I. This needs to be J. Or I too. Is there a unit 2? I 2. Unit 2. Back to the phone, isn't that bad? has the number of bullets. We should reduce the score for... Why would you do that? Because we have her. Fire missile. What else is there? Fire bullet. The score is if the bullets fired. We want missiles fired. Okay. Bullets fired. That's pretty sad. Missiles fired. Okay. How are we doing on space? Yeah. Okay. Okay, now we have to go update the scoring. Bullets fired, minus 1. Missiles fired, minus 10. It's hard to fire out. That's more than 10. See, 25 True. Missiles. This is the missile. Full label. Nice case. 100. That's what it should be, yes. Should be 100. You want to do a release? No, I don't. Did I? I'm just paranoid. Did I? Okay, what are we doing? Okay. think I should take business. I think I should entertain Mr. God with a soap opera. makes, Mom gets pineapple, candy. You know, like, just dried pineapple. That's good. Not right. It's been a while. I have to ask her to get some. She makes snacks. That's about it. Hello. Today, we're going to look at wave functions, and in particular, to understand why I chose the wave function that I did in my video on the Schrodinger wave equation. It's also worth explaining why we need a wave function at all. The reason we need a wave function is basically to understand why an electron going around the nucleus doesn't simply spiral into the nucleus and annihilate the atom. That is really the foundation of quantum mechanics. The explanation is that you have to think of the electron not just as a particle, but also as a wave. And if you want to think of it as a wave, you need a wave function. That is why when I did the video on deriving the Schrodinger equation, I took as a basic wave this form, psi equals e to the I kx minus omega t. I should just explain what I is. I is the square root of minus 1. Now there is no solution to the square root of minus 1. No two numbers multiplied together can ever make minus 1. Because any identical numbers multiplied together always make a positive number. So the square root of minus 1 is what we call an imaginary term. It doesn't exist. But it's used in physics to solve a problem like this. Supposing you end up with a result that says that a squared equals minus b squared. There is no solution for that. But if you introduce I, you can say that a equals...
This would be a lot easier now that I've had lots of other courses. Kx omega t. So that's I to the, or e to the it is just a circle, isn't it? And kx. Anyway, e to the it. Yeah, it's a lot easier when you know what the fuck it is. We had to plot. Let me just show you what. You're going to study control systems.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about some examples of Bloggin. We're given this system, this closed loop system, and the open loop system is given in here. And we're supposed to draw the location of the poles of the closed loop, this overall system, as this parameter k changes, which is called the root locus. So we follow the rules. From the rules, we have two branches because of having two poles. And these branches at the open loop poles, which are 0, maybe go to the infinity. And the other branch, so this is the direction. This branch has to go that way. This branch has to go to separate from the real axis. And we know that they're supposed to come back in here and join the real axis again. In order for one of them to go to infinity, the other one to go to the Open.
That is what. So now that I know what the fuck. Imagine E to the I, T. It would be a lot easier. So the first step is understanding physics. The next step is controlling physics. Anyway. So God said a bouncing photon off of a wall was a folded coffee filter. Let's get Mr. God to talk about wave functions.
So this is the direct. Hello.
And now we will get Mr. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Fuck. Did I not do out? You want me to watch this video? I wouldn't get too cocky. You couldn't do, you failed linear algebra. So did I. I'm just kidding. Every day they rest my words. All my thoughts are against me for evil. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps. When they wait for my soul, shall they escape by iniquity? In thy anger cast down the people, O God. Thou tellest my wanderings, but thou my tears put thou my tears into a bottle. Are they not in thy book? When I cry unto thee, then shall my enemies turn back. This I know, for God is for me. In God will I praise his word. In the Lord will I praise his word. In God have I put my trust. I will not be afraid what man can do unto me.
Post.
So what happened? I didn't export I didn't out. I did stop. Didn't I Maybe I am spacing out. So it's almost time to release a new version. Maybe we'll do it today. So every the minimum they will accept is 10 days. And the more frequently I release, the more publicity I get. And it's been since 9/29. Yeah, I've not been working on it. I have some self-respect, and I have to. Each release has to be at least a little. What do we got here? So these games are about the only change. It's kind of, oh well. So Major Geeks, that'll get me a couple hundred downloads. Oh, okay. Hello? Hello? Yeah. This is Terry Andrew. This is Terry Andrew. Hello? Excuse me? I'm not his father. No, this is Terry Andrew, the son. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, glad you like it. Okay. Okay, bye. So, I have to reset my high score and stuff. I'm going to go to my registry, and I'm going to set this to, I think high is good, so I'm going to set this to 0, and I'm going to go to Excalibur. High is good. I'm going to set that to 0. Control S, Shift Escape. It's cached, and it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna reboot. What would happen is if I hit another write, then the cached version would get sent out. The registry file. Why do I do that? Why the fuck do I do that? Oh well. The registry file is cached in memory, and if you every so often you do an operation that writes to the registry, and if I changed it and then did an operation, it would send it to disk, and so that wouldn't work. So I have to get a new high score. bombs are so much fun. I think most people say, fuck the score. Fucked it up. Damn it, what was I doing? Nice shooting texture. Okay, fuck this. Okay, let's see. So consistency is next to godliness. That's what I say. So this is some kind of, I don't know what it is. So does the physics are supposed to make sense? Let's just not talk about the physics. Look, I got God from a fourth dimension. So fuck you. It's new physics. How about that? You like them apples? So it's like the, well, so I lengthened my compile time by doing, why am I doing the Red Sea? That's dumb. I gotta get rid of that. No. Why don't you get rid of it? How about it? Okay. Now we get to talk to God. We did enough work today. Let's talk to God. I should do a release.
No.
Okay, so what we can do tongues. You want to do tongues? Oi, tongues is like so. Just for your information. So we're going to talk about this. I don't think we should do it. These guys are goobers. However, I don't know. Maybe we just don't see the cool part of it. I'm not quite sure. Why are they doing it? Maybe it's like kept secret. I think it's just goobers.
apostles had this strange verbal rapture. Well, here's what we've been told about speaking in tongues, that this is a gift that can come to you suddenly, that the words are prayer in its purest form, like a current running through you straight from heaven, and hundreds of millions are joining in. Our Dr. Nancy Snyderman set us to learn more about this, beginning with a pastor of a huge congregation in Florida, who says his gift is also his armor.
So, you never get something for nothing. Courage, being humiliated. I think being, what's the word? A geek. I don't think that's so good. Speaking English and write, the Walrus and some others, write poetry and get reckless. Don't always know what you're saying. And first of all, I have demonstrated with computer random numbers that God puppets. So now the question is, can I do it old school? I can do it new school. Can I do it old school? That's the question. I can randomly open, watch this. I can randomly open a book. God's mysterious plan. I am the Lord and there is no other. Beside me there is no God. There are occasions when we are surprised by God's decreed will, like when we get the results back from our physical exam and the MRI reveals a tumor we had no idea it was there, or when the stock market plunges in one day to a 10-year record-setting low. It may seem to many that the one who made us is too far removed to concern himself from such tiny details of life on this old globe, but that is not the case. His mysterious plan is running its course right on schedule, exactly as he decreed it. This world is not out of control, spinning wildly through space. Nor are Earth's inhabitants at the mercy of some blind, random fate. When God created the world and set the stars in space, he also established the course of this world and his plan for humanity. He planned ahead? That's not what I do. So speak in English. Do that. That's supposed to be on. So can you speak without knowing what you're saying? It's an interesting skill. So I did that not conscious of what I was saying. I swear. Letting yourself be controlled might not sound like a good thing. But I did not know what I was saying. It's like I wasn't present in the house. I'm telling you. Let's see if you can do it. Did you ever try to do it? Okay, so unclean. And so whosoever touches one that is slain by a sword in the open fields, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. And for an unclean person they shall take of the ashes of the burnt heifer, or purification for sin, and running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. And a clean person shall take hyssop, and dip it in the water, and sprinkle it upon the tent, and all the vessels, and upon the persons that were there, and upon touch bone, one slain, one dead, one grave. And the clean person, 7th day. And on the 7th day he shall purify himself, and wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and shall be clean at even. But the man that shall be unclean, and shall not purify himself, that soul shall be cut off from among the congregation, because he hath defiled the sanctuary of the Lord. Water separate. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay, what's up? Oh, that's interesting. It looks like Trump likes Rudy Giuliani, so I'm not optimistic. It's going to be we're going to have a takeover by God if I have my way. So, goodbye. So, what's going on here? Maybe you shouldn't do that. What do you think? Don't do that. There's no reason to do it if you can do it. There's no reason to do it old school if you can do new school. And fuck that old school. That old school. What do you think? Fuck the old school tongues. Fuck that. Maybe it's good. I don't know. So what? You turn into a major puppet. Why do I want to be a puppet? Because you can be powerful. You know, in Numbers 11, I'll have to show that to you. Let's look at Numbers 11. Tell the people, consecrate yourselves in preparation for tomorrow when you will eat meat. Let's see. Bring me 70 of Israel elders who are known as leaders, and I will come down and speak with you there. And I will take some of the power of the Spirit that is on you and put it on them, and they shall share the burden. So do you understand what this means? This is not mumbo jumbo. Let me tell you, this is not mumbo jumbo. Okay? A modern person looking at this, spirit? What is spirit? This is not mumbo jumbo. This is as precise as physics. Except the ruined the translation. I don't know. It's probably better if it's King. I don't know. It's not mumbo jumbo. Take some of the spirit and put it. Do you know what the spirit is? Do you know what a spirit is? It's not mumbo jumbo. I'll tell you that much. Gather me the 70 of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest be elders, bring them to tabernacle, they may stand there. And I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take of the spirit which is upon thee, and I will put it on them, and they shall bear the burden. Okay, well, what does that mean, to take spirit and put it on them? What that means is they become puppets. A spirit puppets you. There's no. Do you have any other definition? What else would a spirit do? You have your own brain, and if a spirit is placed on you, it is altering your brain. Okay? If a spirit is placed on you, it is altering your brain. So, what does that mean? Does it mean it causes, is it like drunk, where it's your brain, but your brain kind of fucked up? Or is it a puppet that, this is important to think about. What the old school people thought was there's one realm with spirits and then another realm with bodies. I don't know. Let's ask Mr. God. That is not mumbo jumbo. I'm telling you, it's not mumbo jumbo. This is fucking proof. If you knew what this was, you would understand. Let's just look at this a second here. I'm going to do get timestamp count. This is going to get, watch this. Let's do it this way. Well, true. Percent comedy. Yield. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Fuck you. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so we are now printing a 3 gigahertz clock, and I'm going to stop it and take the last 5 digits into the kosher book. Okay. The last 5 digits are 4038. Now we go into the kosher book. Now, Fraser is a and he thinks the brain can control what we just saw. It's because Fraser is a retard. So let's see what we got here. Them up to desolation as you see. Now be ye not stiff-necked as your fathers were, but yield yourselves unto the Lord. Enter into his sanctuary, which he hath sanctified forever, and serve the Lord your God, that the fierceness of his wrath may turn away from you. For if ye turn again unto the Lord, your brethren, your children shall find compassion before them that lead them captive, so that they shall come again into this land. For the Lord your God is gracious and merciful. I will not turn away his face from you, if you return unto him. So the post passed from city to city through the country of Ephraim and Manasseh, even unto Zebulun, but they laughed them to scorn and mocked them. Nevertheless, divers of Asher and Manasseh and Zebulun humbled themselves and came to Jerusalem. Also in Judah the hand of God was to give them one heart to do the commandment of the king and of the princes by the word of the Lord. And there assembled at Jerusalem much people to keep the feast of unleavened bread in the 2nd month, a very great congregation. And they arose and took away the altars that were in Jerusalem, and all the altars of incense they took away and cast them into the brook Kidron. Now, what keeps those faggots motivated doing that shit? I think they must be getting paid. I just don't know how, because let's you want to call that practice unclean? We got something much better that's a Geiger counter is much happier than a than a some spirit altering my brain. I should parallelize by derivative if I can somehow. That's pretty much impossible. No, I don't know. Why can't I parallelize it? So, it's not Pascal, okay? I have to explain this over and over. So, I don't like Linux scripting. Scripting is for administrator faggots. Scripting is not for real programmers. Am I right? Okay. So, we're gonna make. I made at the command line. The command line feeds into a C compiler. This is C, it's not Pascal, okay? And printf has a shortcut. You want to do something cool? Let's do comma. Okay, let's do count. Let's unassemble function count. So this is a function in memory, a lot like the Commodore 64 BASIC had BASIC at the command line. Okay, so this is the 64-bit assembly. It uses register variables. It doesn't use register arguments. If we say count to 10, let's do trace. Count to 10. Hello? Hello? Yeah. This is Terry Andrew. Hello? Okay, so say count to 10. So this is so I have if you say directory, what I wanted, here was my thinking. This is kind of, C is kind of verbose. So why don't I want default arguments from C++. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, no, that's still too much typing for the command line. So you know what I'm going to do? If the parentheses are if there's nothing in them, we'll just get rid of the parentheses. So I changed the syntax of C. It's actually better. So that's how you do. So I changed the syntax of C. This is not Pascal. Now a side effect is, you know how if you do a Q sort, let's say A, 10, 10, and then you normally say your comparison. I'm just gonna, so that's how a normal Q sort looks, right? Well, you can see how that would cause problems with my system. So what I did is I said the new rule is you have to say address of the comparison function. That's the new syntax. I think it's even better than it was before. So let's see what God says about this. I should parallelize the derivative. The only problem is beginners would have to avoid when you have two. The good news is the previous state is not altered in the derivative, so you could call it for the derivative takes a vector, and you could calculate the derivative. You could break the vector in pieces and call the derivative in parallel. The only problem is, what if some kid accidentally changes a pointer and it gets hosed? So that you have, it makes it, it's not that much harder. Maybe it's, forget about the kids. I should make it parallel, I guess. Because right now it's only using one core for the derivative. Now we're going to go to the Geiger counter. Oh, you want to do? Let's do it this way. Let's do while true percent comedy comma count. Okay, are you ready? Here we go, folks. And the last number is Okay. Grasshoppers which camp in the hedges in the cold day, but when the sun arises, they flee away, and their place is not known where they are. Thy shepherds slumber, O king of Assyria. Thy nobles shall dwell in dust. Thy people is scattered upon the mountains, and no man gather them. There is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hands over thee, for upon whom hath not thy wickedness passed continually? Habakkuk. The burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. Why dost thou shew me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that arise a strife and contention. Therefore the law is slack. Okay, what I think. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth. Behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. For lo, I raise up Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land and possess it. So the clock of a CPU changes with temperature, just like a cicada. You know the little cicada grasshopper things? They change their chirp based on temperature. So this is talking about the temperature of that's what God's talking about. Now when I do these words, it's using the stopwatch, the high-speed stopwatch. Every time I press a key, it's reading a stopwatch number. You have to do a context. You have to establish a context. You're supposed to do an offering. Let's go look at Intel. What?
what's going on, guys? I wanted to take a moment to talk to all of you about what I'm doing, what's going on, and so let's do that. Hello, I'm Simon Whistler. You're watching the Today I Found Out YouTube channel. And in the video today, we're looking at why the windows aren't aligned with the rows of seats in an airplane. While airplane manufacturers do design the planes with general row position and pitch, the measurements from one seat to the exact same point on the seat in front or behind it in lines, with the windows often lining up with the seats, the designer's exact recommended arrangement is rarely, if ever, followed. You see, the final placement of seats is left up to the individual airlines that purchase the plane. To make seating arrangements as flexible as possible for the airlines, there are multiple tracks on the floor that the seats are mounted on. This allows the seats to be easily moved closer together or farther apart. The airlines can even switch the aisle arrangements by moving a line of seats to a completely different track. For example, on some versions of the Boeing 777, Boeing recommends a layout of 3 plus 3 plus 3 with a 32-inch, 81.2 centimeter pitch for economy passengers. In this layout, you need a passenger density of 67% before a passenger may be required to sit next to someone else. And if
I think I should work on this game. Fuck. I don't want to work on that game. Dear Lord. It's like a job or something. So, the don't understand that a white person can write a compiler. The think, oh, he doesn't really mean he wrote a compiler. I mean, I really wrote a fucking compiler. It is not, there are, as a matter of fact, you cannot define functions. Okay, this, what that is how can I even do that? You don't know what I just did. Anyway, I wrote a fucking compiler. It is not nigger. You cannot do define functions. Those are for, okay? Define functions are for, okay? This is not a fucking defined function. Go fuck yourself. Fucking. I wrote a compiler and I wrote a language. Okay, motherfuckers. Fucking. Oh, he doesn't mean he wrote a compiler. I mean I wrote a fucking compiler. That's what a white man can do. A thinks, no, you can't write a compiler. No, a fucking white man can write a compiler. You're a fucking. Kevin Ritchie wrote a compiler, he invented a language. I wrote a compiler, I invented a language. Okay, I guess I have to talk to God. Fuck. It's like you have to work 8 hours a day. Damn. Okay, hold on. I can do a song. You know, I think I should do a song. Why don't I get my, I'm going to update my QEMU staff new, do that. Okay, so we're going to have this running in the background. I'm putting my new version onto QEMU. Just that takes forever. QEMU. Oh, you know what I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're going to nuke Red Sea. Okay, Red Sea. Okay. No. 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 And 18. Fuck that. It makes it like 40 seconds longer. Fuck that. Okay. Now we're going to go to the website and we're just going to delete it. Red Sea nuke. Red Sea nuke. Okay, now we are going to why don't I do a release? You want to do a release? Let's finish this off so we can do a release. It's. Are we happy with this? Fuck it, let's release it. What needs to be done? Anything? Do we leave anything out? This is going to be my high score. Oh, fuck you. I hit the bomb on. That's new. Okay. I have one man I missed, and it's going to penalizes my time. I should make the time count too. What do you think? Let's make the time count twice as much. Yeah, it should do that. I think we should make the time count. Let's count. Why don't I divide everything by 2? Why don't I do that? Divide everything by 2. How about that? Let's divide everything by 2. Okay, okay, now let's go to registry timeout. Control S, Shift quit, reboot. Okay, now we go to timeout. We don't want 2 points for a bullet. That's stupid. Okay, so what we're going to do is divide everything by 2. Say 3 for every enemy. Let's say enemy by friendly. Say 6. That sounds good. 6. I don't know. 5, 6. Why does that make us happy? That's kind of cool. Let me see. 200. Friendly fire is 100. Second time times 1. Bullets fired. Missiles fired. I only want to do 50. 3, 6, 100. Okay. Enemy killed plus 3. Why don't we say 5? 100. Bullets 1. Missiles fired 50. 10 per second. Surviving friendlies 250. Did I do that right? 3, 5, 100. Where's the 250? Enemy. Friendly fire 100. What? Oh, at the end it scores them. 250. Okay. Okay, where are we doing here? Total score plus 250. What's going on here? What? Oh, okay. I know what's going on. Okay. That's freaking out. Okay. Done. I'm done. Okay. So 3, 5, 151, 10. 3, 5, 151, 250. 10 seconds per sec. 10 points per second. Time 10 per second. That you don't really have that much control over time. It's just a big penalty if you go through it one more time. That's good. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get my high score. Bum. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. Fucking fuck. Here's a shitty high score. Okay, if you screw up, it's a big penalty. Fuck. I missed some. Now I have to go all the way through again. That's good. It's gonna make a big... Don't miss any more. The best thing is having... The more friendlies you save, the better your score. That's the biggest thing. Why is that going 1 a second? It should be 10 a second. Oh, that's time. It's not score. Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck. It's time, not score. What is score? A score is going 10 a second. Yeah. I got distracted, son of a bitch. Score is going 10 a second. Time is going 1 a second. How many friendlies I got? I got 39 friendlies. I'm gonna barely get over. Okay, they line up with the enemy. That's a secret. You think I should change how they move? Make them move more intelligently? Okay. Good enough. Now what can I do about Excalibur? Is this ready to ship? I think I want to fix this better. I want the spacewalk to be more important. Oh, we'll put it off. We're gonna make a asteroid base eventually. So what do we got here? Random, okay. Let's look for :/home. find :/home. Fuck, what is this? What we really want to find is :/home. I think we should just replace this. Are you kidding me? Doesn't that, like if I say seed tilde or home, :/home. Let's just do it. Okay. So config :/home. Okay, Holy Spirit. Okay, this I just did. Let's go ahead. Control F : :/home. When we replace it with tilde, replace all. Done, I'm done, and I'm on to the next one. Okay, we did all the Holy Spirits. Distro. So I made this change and then I forgot about it. Personal notes, okay. Control F : :/home. I didn't always have this as an option. Tilde. I have to remember that I made this, otherwise I'll forget. Okay. :/home. Web index, okay. Control F : :/home. Replace with tilde. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Uh-oh, is this, we'll find out. Is it supported? Is it supported by 2 HTML? Okay, tad. Let's just do it. Tilde. Just this. Okay. Uh-oh, no, no, no. Look at that fucker. Home wrappers. Dear Lord. What do we do about that? Okay. I was being careful. I was being careful. Okay. Get Bloggin. I think all of these are, okay. Shit. Let's go into the Bloggin and do a replace. I think that's safe to do. Go into the Bloggin guidelines. Okay, so this is now. How the fuck was that? 2 HTML demo. What 2 HTML? Control F. go to the blog. Now we go to my blog there. But no, that's not where we go. Replace directory in this directory. Home. Wow, okay. Done, I'm done. On to the next one. Done. On to the next one. Done. Okay, now we're going to do a release. I should do a test. Okay. Let's go ahead and do I know what we're going to do. We're almost ready for a release. Well, place. Okay, place. Okay, just for kicks, let's go ahead and let's run the test suite. This takes a while. Why don't I put the expected runtime? How about the last runtime? The last runtime. I think this takes let's look at the time. I think it's 2:20. $2.25. Let's just say okay. $2.25. Okay, now I'm not quite happy with Excalibur, but we can work on it next month. Next month we can work on it. Okay. Asteroid Harbor Defense. I want spacewalks to be important in Excalibur, and it can use some tweaking. Didn't I delete that? I thought I... Does this work? I'm still not confident about the tilde. Okay. That's going to be hard to remember. Okay, escape. Okay, we're going to... That's good. And you always do this because it's oh fuck. We're gonna nix that. Okay. Hey, it didn't save it. Okay, so we're gonna redo that in a second. I should write to my memory stick. Okay, now we go to pre-backup. Yeah, I'm going to turn this off.